Middle East updates. The ceasefire that had hung over the Gulf for months is unraveling as the United States and Iran trade blows once more. In a recent U.S. military statement, U.S. forces say they struck dozens of Iranian-run targets inside the country. Over the same weekend, Iranian troops fired a wave of drones toward American military sites in the region, escalating the standoff around the Strait of Hormuz. The Strait of Hormuz has long been a flashpoint. It is the narrow waterway through which about 1 billion barrels of global oil transit every year, a critical artery for the world economy. Any conflict that threatens its security can ripple through global markets, so every decision by Washington or Tehran carries weight. Last week's U.S. strikes began after a series of Iranian attacks on U.S. and allied shipping in the Gulf. While the U.S. presented its moves as defensive, targeting weapons depots, missile launch sites, and other infrastructure deemed a direct threat, the Iranian military's response, featuring a flurry of unmanned aerial vehicles, was timed to demonstrate its resolve and deter further escalation. Both sides are backed by a network of regional allies. The U.S. has coalition partners in the Gulf, including Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, and Kuwait, who have voiced concerns over the growing flare-up. Iran, meanwhile, counts Iraq and several other regional actors among its partners, adding a complex layer of diplomatic pressure to the mix. Policy experts note that this pattern of reciprocal strikes can spiral. If either side's firepower or strategic patience wanes, it could quickly move from measured responses to a broader engagement. That danger is why U.S. officials have intensified diplomatic outreach to Tehran, seeking a freeze on further attacks. Meanwhile, Iran's leadership has reiterated that it will respond to U.S. actions with its own form of deterrence. The economic implications are sharp, too. Beyond the direct costs of targeting specific sites, every new flash of violence dampens confidence in the energy markets. Traders have already watched oil prices swing under the weight of uncertainty, and spot markets' totsen can shift dramatically from one moment to the next. So we're seeing a tense dance. Washington's show of force is matched by Tehran's demonstration of capability, and each side uses the international stage to send a warning that neither will back down without a significant threat or strategic advantage. Those watching this develop will keep a keen eye on the diplomatic corridors. Breaks in the cycle of strikes might hint at a new ceasefire or a fragile, but workable, ceasefire agreement. Or they might very well break if either side miscalculates. That's all for today's briefing on the latest US-Iran flare-up. Stay tuned for continued updates as the situation unfolds, and as we keep you informed about what's happening in this pivotal region. Thanks for listening, and join us tomorrow as we unpack more on the global stage. Until next time, keep listening, keep questioning, and stay informed. End of broadcast.